What is happening, everybody? My name is Gliscor101 and welcome back to Gliscor Plays Ratchet and Clank. So, last time we're in an escort mission with this bitch. I haven't really been paying attention to her, which is fun to hurt. And it seems like the world's falling down around us, so that's fun. Oh shit, turret section. Yes! Ratchet and Clank has basically become the new Nuzlocke on this channel. I do it pretty infrequently, it's taking a long time, and I don't even spend it talking about the game. The Nuzlocke was just perfect for like a podcasty thing, where I talk about stuff on the channel and just thoughts in my head that I wanted to get out. And that's kind of what this has become, except it works a lot better, a lot worse. Not better, the opposite of that, because I'm meant to pay attention more in this game. Like in an RPG where you like take turns and turn-based RPG, that's the term, that makes sense. Like you can just stop and do shit. Do I need to kill those? Oh my god, that's gonna be difficult. But yeah, in a turn-based RPG, you can take time to just talk. But in this, I'm meant to be paying attention at all times to the story and murdering things. Then I end up getting murdered and it's like, haha, comedy. There we go. So we just need to kill the little ones so that they can charge up. Makes sense. That's how murdering works, right? They do not seem to be killing me. Oh. They do not seem to be killing me. There's a missile. Come on. Hi, friend. Friendly missile. I'm very much a bad shot. It's coming right at me. Turret sections, I feel like they're always more fun in theory. Like, there are some games that do turret sections very well, but a lot of them it's like, hey, we have a turret section, now we don't have to try. Like, because this is just very similar shooting, except a lot slower and with less danger. Like, this is less engaging action than the rest of the game. The slow motion is a lot of fun. Any game that slow motion blows shit up is great. I can't wait to die now when I talked about how less hard this is. How less hard? Like, if I die here, it's my own fault. It's a very easy section. So far, that is. What I don't understand is how am I getting more fire now? Because all the torpedoes are coming from the big ships and I'm blowing them up one by one. Shouldn't it result in less fire happening? Oh shit, that was right up against me. Boom. Very nice shooting, I'm the best. See, like, look at all this shit. There were like 4 of them before and us getting them one at a time. But now that there's one left, suddenly 80 come out at once. Cone it back. Why are they not dying? There you go. Now you're thinking with your death. I don't think I even need to kill those guys, really. Suppose they might all group up and do something in a sec, but these guys I need to kill because they have glowies. always kill the glowies, if video games has taught me anything. Alright, we did it. Turret section complete. Haha, get it? It's a reference. Referential-based humor is always the best humor ever. I cannot talk shit. I reference stuff so often. My entire channel is one big Team 4-star reference. Are we going back? Yep. Is that it? Is that it for this planet? I probably could have finished that off last time. I'm trying to keep these episodes a bit shorter. Like, they started sneaking up from... I wanted them 20 minutes originally, and then they snuck up to 30, and then the last few got up to like 40 or something, and then I was like, okay, I need to turn this back. We only have 3 level up points, we'll save those. I did upgrade Mr. Zuko a bit between, not last time, but the time before that. I assume we were going back to the ship. I thought that was our ship, and I was like, what the fuck? Where is our ship? Where, this was a different teleporter. Alright, ship. Ship. Where are you? Need you. You're my best friend, ship. Oh, it's way the fuck over there. Come back. I've already forgotten this entire part, and I played it 30 minutes ago. Where are we going now, lady?
Okay, what's our destination? I hear planet Pocotaro is very...
Meet up with Felton Raz. Destroy the Hydro Harvester. And find a way to the top of the waterfall. If there's time. Speaking of Felton, I'm meeting Tom Felton next month. Not like for coffee or anything. I'm going to Armageddon Expo and he's going to be at that. So that should be exciting. Honestly, at this point, I'm more excited to meet him for The Flash than Harry Potter. Like, I like Harry Potter. I've read... Oh, fuck. I like Harry Potter. I've read all the books, watched all the movies at least once. No, how many times? I think I've watched all the movies. I marathoned them twice, and I would have seen them all at least a few other times each. So, I've probably seen them all like 4 times. It's just a series that's very easy to binge. Like, it's like not simple, it's like a good 20 hours. But it's like, if you want to binge something, the Harry Potter series is just there. Actually, maybe that should be the next binge watchathon. Who wants to see me watch all the Harry Potters? Might be fun. The books I've read probably 3 times. In fact, I might read them all again. Why is that locked? Thrust it back. There's Felton.
Well, dip me in breadcrumbs and feed me to a snaggle beast. Grim told me he was friends with a Lombax, but I didn't believe him.
A Lombax is like cool?
You must be right.
Are we just rare? Are we the shinies of this universe? Oh my god, you got a Lombax? Looks at Clank. How did you get one of those?
If you're gonna destroy those things, we're gonna have to upgrade your ship. It just so happens the best upgrade guy in the galaxy is here for a comic book convention.
Hey, comic book convention. I just said that. I think I'm getting... Because I'm being a huge nerd and getting all the photo stuff. I'm getting a photo with Tom Felton and one with John Barrymore, who, if you don't know, is the Dark... holy shit, what the fuck, yo? Was not prepared for that. You dance. You dance now. Oh my god, he's actually dancing, yes. Just stay still. This'll tickle. that worked so well, I'm gonna do that again. And I'm gonna set up Mr. Zuko. And grenade. And then switch to this. That worked well. You're done, Zo. Boom. But yeah, John Barrymore, he's Barrymore. He's the Dark Archer in Arrow and the Arrowverse and all that. And then he's also, for you musical theater buffs, and like the original, because I really like musical theater, and I only saw my first show of Anything Goes, if you know what that is. It's basically, it's a musical set on a cruise ship. It's very 50s, and it's like a guy trying to get his girl to fall in love with him. And it's great, because, like, he's basically trying to steal this girl from a guy, right? So, at first, I wasn't on board with that, because I really hate that cliche of, like, no, it's true love. That means it's alright to sabotage their relationship. Like, no, fuck you. But they did it, like, clever, where they set up that, no, he's not happy in this relationship either. It's a marriage for money. They just both they're just both in the wrong here. And then they actually set him up with somebody else. And the title, Anything Goes, is a reference to actually not the main character, but the guy who the main character is trying to steal his girl from, and that guy's secondary love interest song, where basically they're like, we can do whatever we want because we're in the 50s and anything goes in the 50s. Because it was like, yeah, the 50s, it was freedom and shit. But yeah, it's a good show. I really enjoyed it. The music's pretty good. Some great characters. There's like this criminal who's on the boat, cruise ship, because the whole thing's set on a cruise ship, if I forgot to mention that, I don't know. And there's this guy who's like a criminal who got onto the cruise ship posing as a, religious man. Like, what's the term? Missionary. So yeah, it's kinda great. But yeah, he was, in the original Broadway production of that, he was the main character. And then, fun fact, the guy that played his son in Arrow also played that same character in a more recent Broadway run of the show. So, like, when they were on Arrow together as father and son, that guy took over his role on Broadway, which is kind of great. Also, I have no health for this, so this should go great. I don't think I think it's just falling in the water. I don't think that Boogie-atron's getting close enough. We're out of view. This is kind of like a pixel shotgun, which is kind of great. Jeez. This is tough. Gotta get my serious Ratchet and Clank on. But yeah, that's your homework for this week. Check out Anything Goes. Should probably be able... I don't know if they made a movie. Oh, fuck. Jesus, can we just go underwater here? I did not think we could. That's kinda great. I did not expect to be able to. That's a spoopy fish. Oh, we drowned. Right. But yeah, check out Anything Goes. I don't know if they made a movie. Movie musicals were the hotness for a while, but I don't know if that one got. I would like to see that again, like another rise of movie musicals. I kind of expected it to happen with La La Land doing so well. But, not Wasn't to be. Oh shit, he's a friend. Movie musicals, I feel like they're something that just hasn't been done well enough. Oh shit, this is doing a lot of damage. Maybe I did underestimate this gun. But yeah, like, movies are such a great genre. I will defend movies a lot. Even like, I think the worst defender is book-to-movie adaptations, where they just do not take advantage of the medium. Because Harry Potter is probably one of the best examples of a series adapting to film and it being successful, and even then they didn't do enough with it. Like, the wizard- oh fuck, I dropped the controller. The wizard battles, they just did not do enough with that, and that's what they could have really had as a selling point. Look, it's magic. But they just didn't go whole hog enough. What they really need to do is put focus on like cinematography and use of color and doing unique, crazy stuff. That just focus on the things that you cannot do in a book. Like the emotions on actors' faces and, you know, acting. If you get decent actors in a book-to-movie adaptation, you're already halfway to a good film. Because that's the stuff that people can't do with books. They cannot get the full range of emotions just from their imagination, but an actor can help with that. That's their job, kind of, to make the audience feel emotions they didn't expect to. Yeah. Book-to-movie adaptations, they need to get better, and also, how the fuck do I get up here? Am I just gonna have to die? Alright, we're gonna build up momentum. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna just die. But yeah, film is such a great medium that just does not get used enough in adaptations. You can do so many, like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That is the best book-to-movie adaptation. I feel like there's very few people that would disagree with me on that. It's an excellent movie, based on a great comic book, and it made it come to life in a very good way. And that's mostly due to Edgar Wright being a fucking genius. Though I don't know if I would count that, because it was being made as a movie at the same time as the last part of the comic book was being made. So, while it definitely is a book-to-movie adaptation, because the comic book did come out officially before the film, I think all of the comic was out before the film was released. It just didn't get enough time to really be settled as, we have this book, now let's make a movie. They had part of the book, and then they collaborated to make a movie. Which worked in its favor, really, because they got to steal from each other. They get to look at each other's work and copy, basically. If nobody has seen any of the Edgar Wright movies watching, check them out. Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, At World's End, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, all mandatory viewing. I would say Baby Driver, but I actually haven't seen it yet, just haven't got the chance. Really want to, because Edgar Wright is probably my favorite director. Like, if anybody was to make a book-to-movie adaptation, he would be the guy, because he just understands the medium of film and how it can be used very uniquely. And that's what a good book-to-movie adaptation needs. It needs a reason to exist, other than just, hey, this book was popular. You need to be able to do more with it. I'm actually writing a book. I'll put a link in the description, because it's all on Wattpad. If I was to have a director make my book into a movie, I'd want it to be him. He just has a very good understanding of how to make things work. Like how to make something funny, something funny, something pleasant to look at, and have real emotion behind it. What the fuck? Is that guy just not shown up? Is that who we're waiting on? I didn't build him a bridge. But yeah, I've got a book in the description. It's a superhero book. I've been working on it for a number of years. And just this year I started on what might be the final rewrite of it. So I've been updating it chapter by chapter at Wattpad. And it's not done yet. It's about 2 chapters short of being done. But it's close to it. Oh Jesus, I did not notice you. Should probably focus Cthulhu. I need to bust out Prince Zuko more, because he really needs to grow and get more experience. Oh hey look, more. Man, this gun is just ripping through them. Boom. I love the wrench. The wrench might be the funnest part of Ratchet and Clank. It's just a very good melee weapon. Might be the best melee weapon in gaming.
Should work. Okay, let's get inside. Hey Al, can you open up?
You coming? You coming, asshole?
Don't make me say it.
Oh, we're going in here.
Well, your call. I have Lexi Orion's entire anthology here, and I can sing through it track by track.
All hail Big Al the
Are you opening the door or do I have to?
The glory of his level 20 spellcaster burns brighter than the
He's doing some password. He's doing a frickin' bit. There you go.
Hey, Ratchet, Clank. Small galaxy.
It's this guy, our #1 fan.
Yeah, she's good. Listen.
We have so many fanboys.
You think you could help us upgrade our onboard
Ratchet and Clank's so popular, oh my god.
Galactic Rangers? How about a Tesla Blast weapon kit? It uses polarized electro-emitters to increase propulsion by 128.7%. Even a rare
Ooh,
pole is no match.
guns. I love video games making up imaginary terms to try and make their weapons sound impressive. Do we have to follow these guys more? Well, we'll keep following these guys some other day, because right now we are out of time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. And I'll see you guys next time on Gliscor Plays Ratchet and Clank. Bye-bye!